Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Double S, and today we're talking about DLC 5 for Black Ops 3. This is something I've been, wanting to happen since, geez, August 2015. I posted a video about it, and let's go over the first thing. I wanted to go on with this for why I brought this up. It's about this zombie on this poster, and this is the initial poster for Black Ops 3 Zombies, and it's the Only the Cursed Survive poster. I have it on my back wall. This is a GIF of it, and I like it. That's why I included it. But anyway, it's really just a zombie with a white button-down shirt, a tie. I'm assuming a black belt and a black pants and black shoes. I'm assuming that, and this is a zombie that's actually in Shadows of Evil. But before it was in that, it was in 5, and we have the same zombie. Not really the same zombie, but anyway, you have the white shirt, black tie, black pants, rolled up sleeves. It's almost the same zombie. And here's a little note here. Black Ops 3 is on the 5th year anniversary of Black Ops. Something you should know. Something that wouldn't happen if Sledgehammer, Infinity Ward, and Treyarch and Activision didn't make that 3-year cycle between them. So that's something that's really cool to think about. But the next thing you want to, you got to realize something here. Infinite Warfare is failing with Activision. They aren't making as much money as they want. I believe, as of right now, they are making 15% revenue from, from this year. The last year, the end of that year. That's not a lot. Let's just say, just to choose a number, they made last year $100 million. Let's go with that. That is $150,000 they didn't make, or they failed to make, before the first DLC season. So that's not a lot of money. That's literally enough to support probably a small studio with 8 employees. Probably, I'm not sure. I don't know anything about that. You guys want to tell me? Please type it in the comments below. But they aren't making a lot of money, and they know this. Their main selling point was the bundle with Modern Warfare Remastered, and they knew that. Sales show it that 33% was the actual game, and the rest of it was for the bundles, for the, what was it, $79 one, or the $80 one, and the $100 one. One gets the it gets the remasters and also the season pass for the $100 one. So they know that was their selling point, the main one. But it was mainly the $80 one that everybody wanted, because they want boots on the ground. Advanced Warfare fucked up everything because they wanted to go extreme futuristic. I don't remember what it was on Black Ops 2 because I didn't play too much of the campaign on there, or not the campaign, the multiplayer too much. I played it a little bit, but not too much. But Advanced Warfare made it their thing because they put it in zombies. It sucked so fucking bad. Yeah, you have four rounds to yourself without the zombies jumping all over the place. Then all of a sudden, it sucks. It really freaking sucked. But anyway, apparently, zombies is going to be a yearly thing now. Every Call of Duty is going to have more zombies, and I hope in the next one for 2017 zombies, Call of Duty will have boots on the ground, and get a little bit more creative than Infinite Warfare, because right now it's not. Literally, they copied off a lot of stuff with Infinite Warfare. Roger Hawk could be the main thing. Okay, they don't have the glowing sticks and all that stuff, but the skeletons in the boss fight, both map. The crossbows, both maps. Even the kind of bows. They have an electric one. They have the spirit bow. Did they have the? Did they have a fire one? I think they had a fire one. If I believe. The only thing that they didn't have was the a wind bow on the new one, and I don't know if the other one was. It's been a while. goes that. But you know, in my opinion, they just stole a lot and they made it colorful. I didn't like that. That's one of the main things I didn't like. But you know, that's all I can say. You know, Infinite Warfare is really doing the best job, and I think Activision is like looking at, you know, Treyarch right now. You guys have 6 maps right now. We are failing at, you know, everything with Infinite Warfare. Our sales are dropping, and if we don't make our mark, you know, with the new DLC for Modern Warfare remasters, we need something from you. What can you give us? I can give you 4 maps for the price of $15, probably 10 if we're lucky. And like, it's a deal, because right now, those are the maps we most likely will be getting for a DLC 5. Why? Because they are in Revelations. We have Kino Dukoten, which is we got the theater in Revelations. Baruch, you got about 65% of that map is in Revelations. Mob of the Dead, you got probably 15% of that, but 15. So you got basically the cafeteria area, and Origins, you probably got, you know, just, you know, the walkway to Generator 3. That's about it, and you know, a little bit more, but yeah, but that's about it. So they have the assets for them. They could probably already done it. It's been 6 months since the release of Revelations, and Revelations, they had that complete before the game was even released. So technically, when Groovy came out, they had nothing to do for doing the zombies. And I get it, you know, the zombies team and the multiplayer game, I think they came together and they're actually one now. But that's like a whole. Right now, you're looking at least 8 months that they could probably be building these maps, and they're probably already done, and they're ready for Activision to be like, we need something from you, we need help, we're not making money, help us out. And these are the maps that will give them that money, right there. Kino, one of my favorite maps from Black Ops 1, literally the best from Black Ops 1 in my opinion. It was creative, it was different, and it's something we needed. That's another thing they cheated from fucking from the new thing. It's a theater. Sorry, I round up there. But anyway, and Verrucht, one of my favorites from World at War, Mob of the Dead, and Origins. Everybody loved those maps. They're the best maps. They were literally, as of now, they are the beginning of the entire storyline. Mob of the Dead, I guess it is, you know, and Origins is literally the start of Richtofen and the group. They're starting, so that's really, really nice. And that's why I know this should happen. And if it does happen, these are going to the maps they're going to choose, because they are the best, the fan favorites. Not only that were they in Revelations, they were fan favorites that we wanted. And then be like, you know what? And this is where it's going to get a little bit, you know, because I think if they sell enough, and they know that Treyarch is giving that money that they need, Activision, they're gonna be like, do you guys have anything else that you can build for us? We have another DLC. DLC 6. Now, they're probably not going to call it DLC 5, DLC 6. Probably going to be like, you know, fan favorite map pack. And then it'd be like 5 more things. You know, 5. And the first one's going to be 5, Ascension, Call of the Dead, Shangri-La, and Moon. And why do I want these 105? Obviously, because 5, you know, it's the main reason of the video. And the other one is like, Ascension, Call of the Dead, and Shangri-La are all the build-up to Moon, in my opinion. Why? Well, Ascension, you know, you have to get something from Groff, I believe, in order to start the Easter egg, you know, fully started for Moon. Call of the Dead, you need the Golden Rod. Shangri-La, you need the focusing zone, I believe. And, you know, then you go to Moon. It's literally a set together, right there. And that'd be something perfect, in my opinion. You know, I know there's some maps missing from here. You know what? They're not really too necessary. Sino Numa, it's okay. Nuketown, don't get me started with Nuketown. That fucking sucked. And, you know, I can go back to the original image right here. because I did include these in here. We have Transit, Dairise, Buried, Shinonuma, Nachron. The reason I didn't include all of these is because Nachron, we kind of have that. They can literally put in grief mode or wherever they want survival on Nachron because it's inside of Revelations. The whole map is inside Revelations, not including the upstairs portion, for Notch. But they can use that. That could be literally a survival area. Shino Numa, I'm iffy on that one. I like that map. It was creative, but it wasn't really the best one. And you know, the rest is just it goes as it goes. Like I said, don't get me started with Nuketown. I didn't like that. I like Transit more than like Nuketown. That's excuse me. That is saying something. But yeah, these are just a few things I thought were really weird. Really that I think should say it is already confirmed. It's been confirmed for a long time. Another thing is I want to pop up here. And it's something for outside Crayark and all that stuff. It has to go with Glitching Queen. She's been posting some videos recently. And at the end of these videos, she's been posting something like this: Mob of the Dead, or Alcatraz. Being built. How it was built. What did they do? They took down a building, put a platform over it or something. They started building one way, they built another way. All these cells, all that stuff. And I'm looking at this like, why is this in this video? There's no reason for it. It's nothing for it. I don't know what she's trying to tell us. Is she trying to tell us something or not? And then, next video, we get this little info commercial right here at the end. I'm gonna stop right here. I thought this was like gonna be a promo for like Infinite Warfare next map, because I didn't know who this. My resolution for this is Zip. I don't know why, but I thought this was the lady for the next zombies map for them. It's not. It's just an info commercial, I guess. At the end, she's hugging a tree, and it goes Origins. Is there something that Glitching Queen is like trying to tell us? Like, does she have information that she's holding back right now? And I know we had a couple of YouTubers who actually leaked some, or tried to leak information. The main one being the Gaming Revolution. He leaked something to Glitching Queen, and she even posted a video saying it's literally confirmed that it's actually coming out. Did she speak to a different developer that actually said, yes, it's legit, we need you to help out a little bit if you'd like, because you're probably the most famous zombies YouTuber for news we have? I'm just sitting here like, she's doing all this like Jason Blundell shit, all these like little hints and Easter eggs, I know there's only been 2 videos, but still, there has to be a reason for it, in my opinion. She must know something about this, in my opinion. I would, text her, or not text her, but, email her about it, constantly, but I'm not going to be rude. I'm not going to get up in her space because, it's probably just something she's doing. I'm not going to be an a-hole for it. So, we'll find out what happens in the future. But, whenever that happens, it happens. I'll be here. And, since you guys are here right now, go ahead and like this video. Subscribe if you want more content like this, in the future. I do live streams every now and again for zombies, custom and, regular maps. It's really up to you guys. Go ahead and put a comment down there if you have any more suggestions for me, or any opinions you have about this video. But until then, guys, I'm Double S, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.